welcome back to yet another episode here on Series with Jojo. And if it's your first time here, please, you're very welcome. Please feel at home. Do not forget to subscribe. Click on the subscription bell so that when I put up something, you are definitely notified. Yeah. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for keeping it Series with Jojo. Always coming back to learn, to watch these videos. Thank you so much. And for the new people, you are definitely very welcome to the land full of edutainment. Yeah, the place full of learning, encouraging each other, and of course elevating from one level to another. Woo. Without wasting any more time, let us get straight into today's video. So in our video for today, we are basically going to talk about the burnout. Yeah, we are going to talk about the burnout. What is a burnout? What causes it? And how to recover from burnout. Yes. First things first, I'm going to give you an introduction about the burnout, and then we can get into the other segments of what I had prepared. So I said the burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, often related to work and other responsibilities. So when you're stressed, it's an exhaustion, like you really feel exhausted, because remember up there I shared a video and I said that any medical condition doesn't come in its severe state. It already starts from a mild state, moderate to a severe state. So even this burnout, you will have a simple stress, and if you have not managed it so well, it will just stock itself somewhere, and then it's not gone, it is there, and in the course of that time it's becoming a prolonged stress. Basically this happens to people that are in the workspaces or are having other responsibilities. For example, being a housewife, yes, being a housewife, this being a student, those are also responsibilities that can actually cause a burnout. It can result in feelings of being overwhelmed, drained, and unable to cope up with the daily tasks. So if you're undergoing a burnout, feelings that you'll get when you're having that burnout, you'll feel drained. For example, you enjoy doing a certain activity, or yeah, you've been waking up and going to school, but this time around you're feeling school is really draining you, or whatever activity you're involved is really draining you, and you cannot give out the perfect version of who you are. One thing I believe is we are called to give out the perfect version of who we are. Whatever you are in, if you're a student and now you feel school is really draining you, take off some time. That's why in most schools we have the games and sports, those co-curricular activities that can help you regain the energy to still push on the activity that you are doing. Okay, yeah. So the other thing is, I think we have seen team building sessions. These are really good sessions that an employer, an employer should engage his or her employees in for better services or for better results. Most of the times people ask, oh, why am I not functioning well? I used to do this so well. What if you're actually going through a burnout and you also don't know? Okay, think about that. So some of the symptoms that you may experience when you're going through a burnout are, we have chronic fatigue. Yeah, this is constant. This is when you constantly feel tired even after a rest. I don't know if you've had or been in, or you've experienced this, or you've seen people that even after sleeping, even after resting, for them they'll tell you, I really feel tired. I really feel tired. Like, but you're from resting. What's up, eh? Yeah, so that can be a symptom of a burnout, but you really don't know. The other thing we shall have is detachment, losing interest or becoming negative about your work or life. Yes, detachment, something that you've been actually enjoying to do, you give it a rest. You're like, can you come and do this? No, but they're having you as their best, so you start having that detachment on things that you were actually interested in, and everyone knew this is your thing. You may be going through a burnout. The other symptom we shall have is emotional exhaustion. This is when you feel drained or unable to engage emotionally. Yes, the emotional exhaustion, I think that's where it comes in. You really feel drained in a moment where someone expects you to, have a different output. You're again having a different output. I think that's the best way I can explain the emotional exhaustion. So the other symptom we shall have, I said these are the physical symptoms. We shall have headaches, we shall have muscle tension, we shall have sleep disturbance. And when you're having sleep disturbance, sometimes it's encroaching, it's actually affecting your mental health, and then we shall have mental issues just from sleep disturbance. So it is very, 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 I don't know where to end that very, but it is very good to prioritize your sleep. Okay, if maybe if specifically you come back at given time, please give yourself time to rest, because whatever you want to do, if you do not have enough rest, you can never do it. You're going to have sleep disturbance leading to mental illnesses. That will not be a good thing. Okay, so I also said some of the causes of burnout. We have poor work-life balance. If you cannot balance your work or the space you are in, the service that you are in, with life, that is your leisure, we shall have a burnout. That's why I said we have causes of burnout. We have poor work-life balance. People that do not have leisure time, people that do not have those resting moments, most of the time they face the burnout. Then excessive workload. Excessive workload can also lead to a burnout. This is when you really don't have space to just be you and have like a seat, and you're not doing anything, like you're personally resting, you're resting your body. Excessive workload can also lead to a burnout. Unexpected or unclear job expectations. Yes, you tell someone you'll have one day of rest, and then they reach there and they have to work from Monday to Monday. Most of the times it causes a burnout, because we saw that a burnout is caused by prolonged stress. So that becomes a stress to them. You told me this, but you're delivering this, and the outcome will be a burnout. So we also have insufficient rewards or allowances. How do you prevent this? How do you prevent a burnout? We have rest and recharge. Okay, take off time to rest and recuperate. Okay, to rest and relax. Okay, take off some time to just rest and relax. And then the other one is set boundaries for yourself, for your employees. Avoid overcommitting to learn. Yes, avoid overcommitting and learn to say no. Yes, learn to say no. So someone may be there and they're like, but I'm working in this, I'm working here, and how do I learn to say no? Banange. Okay, this comes back to the people that employ people. You're not using robots. You're not using robots. You're using a fellow human being. The same way you get tired, is the same way the other person gets tired. So we need to have that into our minds as employees or as HRs, whatever position you hold. But if you're employing someone, you need to understand that this person gets tired the same way you get tired. And the other thing is seek support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or profession. There are people that have actually studied this and it's a profession. We have coaches, life coaches. These people can really help you to can help you and your company and your employees on how to prevent a burnout by talking about this, having those team building workshops. Please engage in those things. They are really helpful. Yes, they are really helpful. And also re-elevate priorities. Focus on what's important and let go of unnecessary stressors. Okay. There is something. Okay, the book is yeah, there is something I would want to share. We have the unnecessary stressors, and these are things that are not important and not urgent. So you can easily either push it or extend the time of doing it. And we also have the things that are important and really urgent. So these are two different things. Okay, so if you're out there, I think you need to group 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 your routine into that, the important and urgent, and not important and not urgent. Okay, so it will help you run your routine so well, because you'll start with the important and the urgent, and these that are not important and not urgent will come. Like you'll feel like, okay, this is done, then I can do this. Okay, so grouping your routine in those two sections will help you actually to avoid unnecessary stressors. Yeah, practicing self-care, and this involves engaging in activities that promote mental health and physical well-being. Please practice in your self-care. Most of the times when we hear self-care, we think the skin. Yeah, but there are also activities. There are also activities that can help you actually to promote your mental and physical well-being. These may include team building workshops, exercise, leisure activities, and hobbies, like doing what you really love, hanging out with other people, engaging with other people, networking. Those things, they can really help you recover or avoid a burnout. Hope this video has been a blessing to you, and hope you have learned something. See you in my next